How are you doing? And welcome to 94.3 Radio 1. We're getting one with indie artist Aadya. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Erica. Thank you so much for having me. This is the greatest honor of my life.
Oh my God, really? I am so thrilled to welcome you on the show. And we do this every week. We, present young indie artists like yourself. This is really, really exciting. And I must say your debut single and the music video has been clocking up all those views on YouTube. How do you feel about that?
That has been, I'm so grateful to everyone that has been listening to it because this song was so special to me, and getting to put it out there and like getting to share my story has been like the greatest thing ever. And I'm so grateful to everyone that's watched it. And I know that like the views are just numbers, but that's only the numbers represent the people that decided to watch it and decided to hit play on the video and decided to look at what I'm doing. And that makes me very happy. That is my favorite part about making music and putting it out.
Right. We're going to come to that about you and your tryst with music, but Aadya, we had to reschedule our day to ensure you didn't miss out on school. How is that sitting with your school life, being a musician and an artist?
I mean, it's the best part about being an artist is getting to work in flexible hours when you're making your art.
Yeah.
And I guess living my everyday life has been very beneficial because that's what helps my art, like writing about my life. So going to school every day, maybe having that social anxiety because someone stared at me because they didn't think what I was wearing today was like normal. All those things are they help make my art. So living my life the way it is has been beneficial to me.
And so expressing yourself, through music, like you talk about love and relationships and heartbreak, that's pretty heavy, but I'm guessing that's just part of life. So the girls and the guys must be loving it. Here's a kid who's, now got a music video out and, making all these beautiful love songs. What's been that feedback?
The feedback has been better than I expected. I have been reading all the comments on YouTube, and they're such lovely comments. People have been so kind. And when my producer Ruel and I were making the song, we had like parts of the song that were special to us. But it was amazing to see that like the audience also picked up on it. Like the melody was very special to us. So, and a lot of people pointed that out. So that was a great feeling.
So I was going to come to the writing part. My question was, is it the melody that comes to you first and then the words, or is it the other way around? Do you have a beautiful phrase in mind and then you decide to put music to it?
So the answer is that it always works differently. Like with this song, we were just hanging out. Like my producer Ruel and I, we were just hanging out, and like we weren't gonna make this into like a session and be like we weren't like, oh, let's write a song. He just started playing chords on his guitar, and then I was like, oh, do you want to write? And then he started playing something and I started singing something. And then the song actually started out as just like, we had no words, it was just like melodies throughout. And then it's funny because like everyone's favorite part, which would be the chorus, which is the hook of the song, we recorded that on my voice notes app, and we deleted it. And then I got it back from my recently deleted because we didn't think it was good enough, because we didn't have any words. There was no depth to it. We were just having fun.
Right.
So it always works differently. Sometimes I have an idea in the middle of the night and I have to like grab my phone and like get it down there. And sometimes I write poetry. Like I would write a poem and I'm like, oh, this would make a good song. And then that happens.
Okay.
But it's the answers that it always happens differently.
Okay. So basically you are a lyrical poet, and that's always interesting, Talk to us about your influences. And I'm sure there've been many, as you've grown up. So your key influences with respect to your music and your songwriting.
I mean, my key influence would be Taylor Swift. She is one of the greatest songwriters and storytellers of our generation.
Oh, you're a Swiftie!
I've always been a Swiftie. Ever since I was little, I can remember like my first favorite song was "You Belong with Me."
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay.
So it's always been a source of like inspiration, and I look up to her songwriting and her storytelling a lot.
Okay. Let's come to the music video. It's quite moody. It got you sitting in a parking lot using a payphone. My goodness, do you even know how to use a payphone? Come on, your generation. It's a WhatsApp videos and Discord chats and whatnot.
You wouldn't be wrong about that. I do not know how to use a payphone. I've always been very fascinated by them. But it the idea came from the production house of the music video. They were like, oh, because I wanted an artsy music video. I wanted like a lot of like vintage like
Mm,
sequences, and they were like, you know what, like this is an idea that we have, and I was like, you know what, let's do it because I wanted a colorful, fun music video, but I didn't want to like go like stray away from the feeling of the song,
right,
but I still wanted something fun and something that was like visually pleasing.
right. And you absolutely got that. The favorite part of your song. Do you have like a favorite lyric that you'd like to share with us?
I have a lot of favorite lyrics from the song because I one thing about my songwriting is that I write all my songs by myself.
Good.
Like the melodies, obviously, I write with my producer and my
Hmm.
co-writer. So like the lyrics are all mine, like because it's my story. Like it wouldn't be fair to like have someone else write it for me. So my favorite, I have a few, and my favorite one would definitely, it's between I keep it from you just to keep you,
Yep.
and thank you. And there was the bridge is, I'm very proud of the bridge.
Hmm.
And I like the way I've sung one line, which is like, "Am I good enough for you at all?"
Yeah.
Like that is a line I'm very proud of, and I'm very proud of the play on words that I've done throughout the song, which is like, yeah.
Okay, no spoilers because it's coming up very shortly for the Radio One listener. But talking about you writing about love and relationships and makeups and breakups and all of that kind of stuff, navigating the dating scene. I have to ask you, in today's day and age, what are the big challenges today when it comes to like navigating the dating scene?
I think today people are a lot more open about their personalities. Like a lot, like anxiety is real today, but a
Mm,
lot of people are like, someone. People aren't afraid to show who they are. Um, when people go on dates, like in today's day and age, it's all about like personalities and like how that works. So I think that obviously like it's very challenging at the same time with social media and the way the world is like working. We're always evolving as humans, and I think that it can also be a very hurtful thing
mhm,
because we have so many new weapons today, like the internet, text
um,
messages,
mhm,
phone calls. You like people just get more creative on how to hurt people every day.
mm.
And I
Yep.
think that obviously love is a very beautiful feeling, but I think that it comes with its challenges. And if you know how to work through it, then that's very good.
Yeah, it's interesting how you call them weapons. Very interesting. But that's, a cause for another conversation in another show. But I have to come to you and your album. Is there an album cooking? Are there?
I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but maybe
Maybe. Okay. Well, good. I'm
uh,
hoping because, here's your lead single and it's just getting so much of fantastic feedback. So, without further ado, let's hand it over to you and get you to introduce the song, tell us a little bit about it, and introduce my listener to it.
hello everyone. I'm Adya, and this is Paranoid. Paranoid, a song that I wrote about over a year ago when I was just I wanted to write about someone. I have always wanted to write someone else's story, and that's what I got to do this time because I've never been in a relationship. I've never had that part. I've never played the part of the person that's being cheated on. So I wanted to write about someone else's story, and I really wanted to, like, without a bias, I wanted to really get into that, and I wanted to use my storytelling skills because I like to call myself a storyteller before a songwriter or a singer. I want to give people a voice who don't have the opportunity to resort to art. And this is Paranoid, and I hope you like it. It's about how it's about how, like, your self-esteem can completely, like, one bad thing can cause everything to crumble in when it comes to your self-esteem. And I hope you like it. I hope it resonates with you in some way. I hope it helps you. Thank you so much for listening.
Well, gotta thank you for joining us today in One with Indie,
Thank you,
Adya.
Erica. That's a dream. Thank you so much.
And to
I've
you
been listening
too.
to Radio One ever since I was a kid. So thank you for
Oh
like,
man, you
yeah,
make me feel ancient, which I am anyway. But you're gorgeous. Thank you so
you
much.
look
And I
good then
love
and
your
you're cool
stuff.
now. Thank you so much. Thank
Awesome,
you
man. Thank you so much and keep it safe. Good luck with
so
taking
much.
everything forward. See you soon.
Thank you soon. Thank you.
One world, your station. Radio 1.